The Tsubasa chapter begins today. Tsubasa will be making her move from now until day 100. I'm feeling positive. I know my time with Tsubasa will be unforgettable as my time with Karara and Kyoshika. And I need to be upfront and open with her to make that happen. I stuck to that determination as I committed to making this alarm clock. It would be with the same determination that I would insert the screws in the right place, and slot the screwdriver to tighten them down. I'm going to confront this project head on. Huh? Happened this morning, no sooner than I'd resolved myself to commit.
Hey, well, let's make the best of our time together, okay?
Tsubasa had come to my room. Yeah, of course.
I know I just got here, but can I tell you something? Or, warn you?
Warn me?
Yeah, it's like the opposite of telling you how committed I am, so... I guess it's closer to a warning.
I'm not sure I follow, but go ahead.
Thanks. So... I had the same dream as Karara and Kyoshika, so of course you've been on my mind, but... I'm not feeling quite as proactive for, looking to marry you like they were. I guess I just want to spend 25 days together and make some nice memories.
Ah, right. I felt a little let down given that I just resolved myself to give this an earnest shot, but it wasn't like I was going to demand that she take this seriously and try to make me fall in love with her. That wasn't what I wanted anyway.
Anyway, I came up with my own ideas for what to do during our time, so come with me.
So here we are. Tsubasa told me that anything too romantic would make her feel embarrassed. So she suggested we both do a little tinkering with machinery together.
Where did that engine come from?
Apparently she would continue working on some massive, complicated machine. Meanwhile, on her recommendation, I started making an alarm clock as a beginner project. This is even more awkward than actually doing anything romantic. We worked quietly. In total, utter silence, actually.
Oh, sorry. I was so focused, time just completely got away from me. How long have you been at this?
Almost 2 hours, I think.
Yikes. Sorry, everything else disappears when I'm working with machines. So how's yours coming along?
It's not. I'm painfully aware of how inept I am at this.
Really? But the fun part of doing this is pushing on until you finally get it done. Don't let this put you off. Let's give it another try tomorrow.
Sure. Catch you tomorrow then.
Yeah, see ya. And again, I know we don't have that much time together, but I hope we have fun.
Yeah, me too. I was working in silence with Tsubasa yet again today. With her was maybe a stretch. We were basically just occupied in the same space. Still, even that was enough to make me a bit nervous. I was alone with a girl who had feelings for me. I strained my posture more so than when I was alone, yes. I worried if maybe it was coming off as unnatural. But as we continued to work, my self-consciousness gradually faded away.
By the way, I want details.
About what?
About what's gone down so far in this game of romance. How do things with Karara and Kyoshika go? Of course, you don't have to tell me anything. That's private.
Right. Wasn't sure what I could tell her. It wasn't that I didn't know what was private and what was fair game, but I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to accurately express our experiences or my feelings no matter how I summed up. But I couldn't exactly tell her that, so despite my discomfort, I gave her a rough rundown of my time with Kurara and Kyoshika.
Wow, that's crazy. I did hear the rumors, but those two were seriously intense about it. Like I told you, though, I could never do anything like that.
Right. Can't really imagine you being like that either, somehow. That reminds me, can I ask if you've ever been in love?
Huh? In love?
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
No, that's not it. I'm just not totally sure if I could really call it love.
That's fine. Let me hear it. I don't mind if it's not exactly love.
Okay, then. So, it's so totally typical, right? I admired an upperclassman from afar. I thought he was so cool.
Oh, like the kind of thing that happens in manga.
Takumi, this is real life, not manga. What the heck? Yeah, that's about it, honestly.
Oh. Yeah, that probably doesn't count.
See, I told you. Basically, I'd never been in love before. That's why I can't be as intense as Kuraba or Kyoshika, even though I'm a straightforward person. But I guess I do sometimes have yearnings or whatever. Who cares, right? Well, it turned like this was a nice change of pace. Let's get back to it.
Right. I was working in silence with Tsubasa yet again today. I hadn't had a chance to ask until now.
Oh, it's an engine. A pretty big one.
Right. It was indeed pretty big engine. But why?
Huh? It's a long story. I told you that my grandpa got me into mechanics, right?
Sounds familiar. Didn't remember hearing about it, but I couldn't remember it was before or after I leapt through time. My answers sound a little vague due to my hesitation, but Tsubasa continued on, seemingly not noticing.
My grandpa owns a workshop. Mostly we focus on cars, but we do some other stuff too. Electric massagers for dogs, specialized dishwashers for wine glasses.
Wow, that's an extensive portfolio. Why is it all so niche?
But since you ask why I'm working on an engine specifically, I'm kind of testing myself to see what I can do.
What do you mean?
My grandpa is crazy for machinery just like me. If not more so. He used every spare minute trying to make something new. He made one of these just for fun.
For fun?
I wanted to keep up with him, so I tried making one before based on what I'd seen of his work, but I failed. But it's been a few years, so I think I might be able to pull it off for now. So that's what I mean by testing myself.
I see. Hope it works out.
Right? Since I'm going to all that effort. Don't give up on your alarm clock either. Keep going until it's done.
I don't know what I'm doing now. My progress of late was horrendous. Honestly, I felt like scrapping the whole thing since yesterday. Maybe you could tell. I'll do what I can.
That sounded like a quitter talk to me. Anyway, all this talking is making me tired. Why don't we have some tea before we get back to work?
And I'll just...
No, it's fine. I'll do it. Oh.
Sorry. Yeah. Quickly pulled our hands away and resumed work. I was thirsty, so tea had honestly sounded good. I was too embarrassed to say anything now. Sound of our tools clattered as if to drown out the silence. I got used to both being with Tsubasa and being in her silence. I feel the itch to fill the air with small talk. If we happened to come up with a topic, we'd chat as we worked or take a break. And change things up with some conversation. We found our rhythm in this tacit understanding. I was the one initiating the conversation this time. You're still prone to puking easily, right?
Very. Why do you ask?
I just realized you hadn't had any incidents since we started hanging out. Is it because working with machines relaxes you?
Oh, is that what it looks like? I'm actually so nervous that I'm really struggling to keep it down.
For real?
I'm just playing. I'm not saying I'm not a little nervous about the whole love game thing, but I don't feel pukey at all. Maybe romantic stuff doesn't trigger it.
Oh, I sure hope that's the case. By the way, has it always been a problem for you? Well, getting sick from being nervous or emotional things.
Not exactly. There was a pretty clear trigger. My mom is what you'd call a tiger mom. I had lessons from morning till night when I was a kid. I spent every day studying. Back then I thought this was normal, and I was desperate to meet her expectations. But I guess I just didn't have it in me. I'm a really average girl. Even if I tried to cut down on my sleeping hours, I was working myself to the bone to just barely keep up. Sure enough, everything I was holding back came exploding out of me.
How do you mean?
I was taking piano lessons, but on stage during my recital, I suddenly got incredibly nervous. I threw up all over the keys. Ever since then, I've had a sensitive stomach.
Oh.
But I didn't just suffer on forever after that. My mom must have felt bad because she switched me to a more independent approach for my education. After that, I started going to Grandpa's workshop and I fell in love with machinery.
Sorry, I didn't think it would be such a heavy story.
Oh no, it's totally fine. This actually happens quite often. Besides, I'm thankful it did. If it hadn't, I wouldn't have gotten so obsessed with machines, right?
True. Right. That's true, but it was still sad. Right.
But, well, everybody knows a victory and celebration comes after stagnation and frustration. Let's get right to it. The same old, same old. Anyway, how goes the romance with Tsubasa?
Right.
But I seriously can't take it anymore. You're just gonna tell me it doesn't feel romantic at all, right? But as you spend time together, you develop an attraction that you just can't sort out until the very last moment. How many times is this now, anyway?
I don't know if that's how this one's going to turn out. She's right about the part where things don't feel romantic with Tsubasa right now, but...
Stop that! I know everything! You gotta respect a girl's intuition!
Hey, Moko, are you being a little weird today? What?
Every fair maiden has days like these. You don't need me to spell it out for you, do you? Do you? OMG.
Takumi's just like, oh, good grief, what is wrong with her?
Anyway, I'm not in the mood right now, so let's wrap this. Oh.
What now?
We know your predictability is totally boring me. I'm an ally to the women out there for looking for love, so I've done a little string pulling to get you two moving along a little. Should really be looking forward to Mount Harrow.
String pulling? Oh no, what have you done?
OMG, it's not so easy dealing with you on the slow burn types.
Ignoring my questions, Moko listlessly exited a room. Women are such mysteries. Moko included. Oh. This is an advancement in what we were doing.
Hey, maybe let's not do this. It's really not either of our styles.
Yeah. This was what Moko meant by string pulling strings. But neither of us were ready for it.
I know you guys aren't pool dance party people, but there's a reason cliches never die, okay? They work. Just have a little fun at pool tape for me.
Encouraged by Moko during their meeting yesterday, Tsubasa invited me to the pool, but made sure I knew that it wasn't her idea. Tsubasa was always wearing her work clothes, but now she's in a swimsuit at the pool. It's enough to put a guy on edge.
But I guess since we're here now, we may as well make the best of it. What should we do? Oh, I know. Want to race across the pool?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Let me warn you, I'm a pretty good swimmer.
Wow, I don't usually see you this confident. Now I definitely want to race you.
Looking excited, Tsubasa swung her arms around to warm up. Does that mean you're good too?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Okay, the loser has to do whatever the winner says.
Anything goes?
Anything reasonable, at least. If you wouldn't do it yourself, you can't ask for it.
Okay, I'm in.
Alright, then here goes.
I was hardly uniquely gifted, but I always enjoyed swimming. Part of it was because I could swim faster than most. But the fun for me was the way it wasn't just about whipping your arms around as fast as possible. You have to think about how efficiently to displace the water, about an angle of your arms, your agility, the shape you make with your palms. Swimming with all of those factors in mind maximizes the joy of the trial and error experience. Other sports don't give you the sensation of steering yourself like that. It had been a while since I last swam seriously. I was feeling sharp. Maybe I was just being overly competitive. I pulled ahead of Tsubasa and touched the opposite edge of the pool, and then I raised my head. She's already out. She's like, I'm already up here. Did she even swim, or did she just run around the pool? And so, I was going to have to obey one of Tsubasa's demands, no questions asked. The pool date yesterday must have been a good change of pace. My head felt clearer than usual, and Tsubasa seemed to be in a good mood, too. But even if the gears were turning in my brain, I felt like I was trying to solve a calculus problem without knowing the formulas. Yeah, big time. Felt like things were going pretty good. Then I can't get these gears to mesh right.
I wonder what's wrong. Let me take a look.
He's just like, why are you on my shoulder like this? This is weird. Takumi is so awkward. She took my advent alarm clock, and with the dexterity of someone who'd done it dozens of times before,
Ta-da!
she'd finished the alarm clock in no time at all. You're incredible, Tsubasa. I was genuinely thankful, but at the same time, I felt a kind of emptiness seeing all of my hard work rendered irrelevant. Yeah, pretty irrelevant there, Takumi.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's no point if I just do it. I'll put it back how it was.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, don't worry about it.
No, it's not. The enjoyment comes from the feeling when you get to build something with your own two hands and it actually works.
She barely finished her sentence before she moved so effortlessly that it was like she rewinded time. Then suddenly my alarm clock was back to where it was when I'd gotten stuck.
Now you try.
Yeah.
But it's pretty amazing you got this far on your own. You'll be done by tomorrow.
I don't know about that, but I sure hope so. Can I just throw this against the wall and call it a day? That'd be great. What is it? You got a little close. You didn't do anything. There's no we here. That was all you. Takumi had not moved. Are you alright? Stop that. It feels too real.
That's amazing. I'm even feeling a little emotional.
Come on, that's laying it on sick. But actually, same here. I guess the place where I got stuck yesterday was a bottleneck of sorts. In the span of 2 days, I made huge progress on my alarm clock, and before I knew it, it was almost done. And it all just came together, and I was finished. And now it's heartily ticking each second away. I was sure there was no way someone was as bad as machines as me would ever get this done, but I guess anything's possible.
It happened because you worked hard, Takumi. Seriously, you're awesome. Someone who's not into machinery building an alarm clock from scratch like this is who sucks at sports in a 50-meter dash in 6 seconds.
Now you're really laying it on thick.
I can't let you show me up. I need to get to work.
How much longer until you're done with that big thing?
If nothing goes wrong, maybe 10 days. I'd be happy if it was done by day 95.
Right. Well, if my alarm clock is done, then I don't have a big project to work on anymore. Why don't I help you if there's anything I can do?
Oh, that'd be super helpful. Do you mind?
Not at all. I needed something to pay you back. This is perfect.
Huh? Pay me back for what?
Well, I wasn't exactly obsessing over it. I'd felt insecure about how bad I was with machinery. You helped me get over that, Tsubasa, so I owe you one.
It's your turn to exaggerate now.
Are you messing with me again?
Yeah, just joking. You were making me get all embarrassed.
Right, fair enough. She is joking, right? Why is he still working on the alarm clock? Or what is he working on? No, he's working on an engine component there. He's working on something, that's for sure. Today I'm starting to work on a complicated piece of machinery for my first assignment as Tsubasa's assistant. Well, calling it work was being generous. I was just tightening the screws on completely unfamiliar parts and filing things down. But help is help. I suppose it's simple stuff that anyone could do, but still. Keeping my hands busy calmed me down. I wasn't bothered even by the protracted silence. Tsubasa started to speak as she kept working. You're gonna make it awkward by saying that, girl. Ka-chak. Ka-chak, ka-chak.
Nothing really. Just realized that the world is a beautiful place and it's all the simplicity.
Sure, Moko.
Bright smiles and faces on shining stars in the sky are just easy to understand symbols, the very beauty of the world itself. The world is so beautiful, it's worth living in it without reservations. No, it's so beautiful to have to honor by living unfettered.
Did something happen to her? Was there something that made you have this realization, or...
You can't ask an innocent girl strange questions like that.
Strange questions?
Don't you understand anything? I'm free. No more constipation.
Oh. This is the big reveal. Really? That's why she was so moody at our last meeting?
By the way, at our last meeting, it's a little backed up, so I might have been a tad crabby. You're not upset, are you? I'm so sorry.
I'm not. I was glad to hear everything's worked out. I'm even gladder she seems normal today.
Anyhow, how goes it? How's your time with Tsubasa?
It's fun. Maybe you heard from Tsubasa, but I finished my alarm clock. Since yesterday, I've been helping her with the engine she's making.
Oh, my.
I noticed Moko smirking and regretted saying as much as I did.
I can really tell you're having a lot of fun with Tsubasa. But how are things going in the romance department? Do you like her?
Well, I could.
You still don't know.
Yeah. Imagine knowing.
The way you can't answer immediately is one of your weak points, but it's also one of the nice things about you.
I don't consider that nice.
Oh, don't be like that. If you can't answer immediately, it means you're not giving a half-hearted answer either. People are surprisingly prone to letting themselves get swept under their emotions. Especially LOVE, right? It's nice that you don't fall into those cliches.
I guess.
But, well, that's assuming you make decisions when the time comes, of course. For better or for worse, you have 15 days left at this school with Tsubasa. Go get him, Tiger.
Got it. I'll go and I'll get him best I can. Today I'm working on the engine with Tsubasa again. Tsubasa's engine's looking like it might be done ahead of schedule. Though I doubt it has anything to do with my assistance. She was expecting to be done by day 95, so it looks like it'll take 2 or 3 more days. Casually struck up a conversation. Is this your second time making this engine, right? You said you failed the last time. Did you already finish the part that gave you trouble last time?
Oh. Right, I guess I did explain it like that.
Did I misunderstand something?
Not exactly. I was just choosing my words carefully. This is my second time making one of these, but the last one didn't fail because I couldn't actually do it.
What does that mean?
In short, the problems I had were all mental. I didn't encounter any major obstacles or anything, but as I got closer to completion, I started to wonder if I could really make one as well as my grandpa could. And if I'd letting him down if I messed up after all the support he gave me. I just got more and more anxious and scared. And as I got closer to completing it, I froze. I got so insanely nauseous, too. In the end, I just lied and said I got bored of it and gave up.
Oh. Tsubasa's issues with nausea stemmed from all the expectations and pressure that she'd felt from all sides. That trauma corrupted the one thing that gave her peace.
But I think it's going to be okay this time. I was around this point in a project the last time when I was overcome by nausea. But this time there's no sign of it at all. I feel like I'm finally able to finish what my old sad self couldn't.
I see.
Maybe I've gotten stronger, too.
Well, we can do this.
I'm sure we can.
No matter where the chips may fall when it comes to the love between Tsubasa and I, or whatever I decide to do going forward. I really want Tsubasa to be able to finish this engine. I went out to the main entrance and headed for the parking lot as usual. The blue sky filled my vision. A comfortable breeze glazed my cheek. But the next moment I felt a strange presence behind me. Oh, is Del back? I quickly rolled around, only to see something that made me doubt my eyes. What? How? You invaders truly do resemble us in some way. Is this a commander? But how? We should have killed them all.
Takumi, get away from him.
Those words finally brought me back to my senses, and I quickly leapt back. How did you get on a premise without the alarm sounding? Alarm? What are you talking about? Oh, that was Tsubasa talking. I thought it was... Alarm? What are you talking about? Don't tell me it went straight through the undying flames.
Are you alone? Usually the commanders bring their minions.
I don't like them. They go against my principles. That woman is deranged for using them in battle. She ordered me to take this place out at once. I merely wish to know who all of you are. I shall wait for you to prepare for battle, and we will be understood when our cross weapons. With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us. What is with this guy? He's clearly different from the other commanders. Well, whatever is going on. Let everyone know and we'll initiate a defensive battle ASAP. I get the gist of what you're all about.
Huh? He just retransformed. Why? Hold on. Does this give us an opening? We can get him now.
Actually, my vision lurched and there was a loud thump. Did he cut Takumi's head off again?
Why does he keep doing this?
When I saw the great blue sky unfurled overhead, I realized what had happened to me. I'd been beheaded. The moment I heard Tsubasa's voice in the distance, my vision turned red. And while I was out, the whole world was enveloped in darkness. Finally, I can think again. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if it was being bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, an endlessly drawn-out agony suffocating me. Then it all suddenly eased up. Found myself awake.
Takumi. Thank goodness you're awake. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little confused about what happened.
Well, he suddenly lopped your head off. Of course, we brought you back with the Revive-O-Matic right away. You weren't waking up, so we carried you back to your bed.
You've been with me the whole time, Tsubasa?
Yeah, I thought someone should stay with you just in case something happened.
Wait, that's right. What happened to TheLordShiro? What happened in the fight after I was gone?
After he killed you, he left. He said he'd be back soon.
What do you mean?
I have no idea, but I can tell you what he said before he left.
According to Tsubasa, what Tsubasa had told me, TheLordShiro was the father of Squad 1 Commander Mervrim. He wasn't looking to avenge his son. Everyone sensed there was some friction between him and Veshnes. I see. How's everyone else doing?
Because he's such a strong enemy, they're all working to think up a plan. They're in a cafeteria as we speak. So if you're feeling okay, we should go too.
Sure. Okay.
Oh dear, are you okay?
Yep, all good. Anyway, have we come up with any good ideas for defeating TheLordShiro yet?
Just now, actually.
Let me hear it.
I hate to repeat myself, but...
Bro, I wasn't here. You're gonna have to repeat it to me at some point. Apparently, Ugamu had been collecting blood samples from the commanders for research at some point during all the previous battles. As a result, he successfully developed a poison that was only effective on invaders. So we're using that poison.
A new and improved version, to be precise. I'll be tirelessly working on a new formula until TheLordShiro comes back. Ugamu, let me help. I'm not sure how useful I'll be, but still. It'll be quite heartening to have you as my assistant.
What should the rest of us do?
I don't mean to abandon everyone, but all I can suggest is that you stay vigilant and prepared. Other than that, live your lives as usual, without regret. The day he comes back might be our final day alive.
Without any guarantee that we'd be able to win, we quietly went our separate ways. I went back to my room, but soon found myself with nothing to do. Decided to head to the parking lot as usual. I then checked with Tsubasa to see whether we'd be continuing our work, but surprisingly, she was already there working away. Gave her a quick hello and joined in. We've been through so much the past few days, so the vibe between us, well, it was obviously a little different. I was completely preoccupied with thoughts about TheLordShiro. Tsubasa was in the same situation, or could sense what I was thinking, because we worked at a slower pace than usual. Why am I doing this whole romance thing anyway? Try to push that thought back down. It wasn't the time to be thinking about this. It was too late to be asking this now. Way, way too late. I looked over at Tsubasa in hopes of clearing my mind with small talk. But then... So subtle I thought I was seeing things, but... The massive end of Tsubasa building was tilted. Uh-oh. More accurately, tilting. I was certain at this rate it would tip over and crush Tsubasa. Tsubasa didn't seem to have any idea. Tsubasa! Stand my foot on the ground trying to force something out of my throat. Uh-oh. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good now.
No, you're not.
It's alright. Must be stressed over the whole social thing.
We should stop for the day.
Good idea.
She's nervous because of Doll Shawl. Fair enough. She'll be fine tomorrow. She'll be fine. Tomorrow's a new day. I repeated these reassurance in my head, knowing somewhere deep down I was avoiding the reality of the situation. Felt a strange tension, an ominous feeling. Why did Tsubasa throw up? She was doing so well. I know she said she was nervous because of Doll Shawl, but it could very well be because she was too close to me when she fell down. But whatever was causing it, it should be good now, right? Hey, you were at it early today. No uneasy or anxious feelings here. Tried to convince myself everything was okay as I greeted her nonchalantly as I could.
Oh, morning. Sorry about all of that mess yesterday.
Already at her station, Tsubasa responded to me rather playfully. She seems fine. There really isn't anything new for me to worry about. Well, are you okay?
Sorry, stay there.
I reflexively taken a step forward, but I moved back. Huh?
I know myself enough to know the real reason I'm getting sick. It's your fault, Takumi.
Huh?
Maybe fault isn't the right word. I guess it's my thanks to you. Oh, that's not quite right either. You're the reason for sure.
What do you mean? Oh boy. No way. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? What's the right answer when someone tells you their affection is making them sick? I have no clue. All I could do is give a half-hearted acknowledgement. Right.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. But what do we do now? She's sick just being in the same room as me. We won't be able to work properly like this. It might even be keeping her from being able to finish the engine she started building as a means of proving herself she's stronger now. I don't want that to happen. I want her to finish it no matter what. I want her to break free from the past. Which means my decision is clear. Let's stop working together. If there's anything I can help you with, I can work on it in my room. Huh? You're like, wait, what? Huh? I'm confused. What?
I want to give up now. Not on this engine and not on you.
But I'm making you sick. I don't want to make you sick.
The old me might have given up on this one. But even both of them. But I want to change. So let's keep doing things the way we've been doing them. Are you going to be able to keep
going though?
Of course. Sure, I'll feel nauseous, but that doesn't mean I can't work.
But
fine, then I'm gonna use this ace up my sleeves. My prize from our 25-meter swimming race. I'm gonna make one demand on you. She's like, my demand is you will stick this through with me. I do not care.
Why are you being so stubborn? I mean, if that's what you want, I couldn't turn her down. Not to mention she wants to change. The assertiveness of her demand proved that she had already moved beyond the timid Tsubasa from long ago in my eyes. All that was left was for her to prove that she'd changed.
Are you falling in love with me? Like, what's going on here, Moko? Alright, let's get to it for real now. Just kidding, the boss actually gave me a general rundown already. I guess I just hope you can make the better of the situation.
Yeah. So long as she doesn't give up, we'll stick with her to the end.
Good. But if it gets tough, let me know. I'm ready to be your support system. But why is everything so not going to plan right now? Got the former strongest commander, Dalshal, and a girl who likes you mixing it up so. So frustrating.
I couldn't agree more.
That's life, isn't it? If everything went as planned, it'd be a total bore.
Well, that's what you have to believe if you want to get through it.
Well then, on that note, love it or hate it, there's 10 days left. Work hard in both romance and war, okay? That's your only option, after all.
Right. It was a fresh start, and Tsubasa and I were back to work. She fought the nausea caused by being in the same space as me. Felt so guilty knowing it was because of me, but I wasn't going to run away from it. As long as Tsubasa won't give up, I won't either. Steeled myself and kept working.
Thanks for sticking by me. Probably doesn't feel so good being told you're making me throw up.
I do feel a little guilty, but it's not bringing me down or anything. Plus, I know your nausea is because you like me.
Really? That's the...
Sorry. Don't be sorry. It's not going to be the last time.
Ugh, that's for sure. It's not about not telling you about it. Figured I could just hold it in. But I'm glad I did. I figured you'd be understanding, but still, I wasn't completely sure. I've been thinking a lot lately.
How about... I'm really glad we started to... You... I think I missed that part.
Ugh. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
Takumi's like, I know what you said. I see. We worked for almost a full day together. Tsubasa never threw up. Not even once. Maybe Tsubasa put in an extra effort yesterday to keep me from getting hurt. She threw up 7 times today. Maybe because she'd fought too hard. It really slowed down progress. Felt sad I couldn't comfort her by rubbing her back, because I knew getting close would just make her more nauseous. It started before the morning announcement, probably as soon as the sun rose. I leapt out of bed, awakened by the sudden blaring of the alarm. Still Shawl, he's finally here. Immediately flew out of the door and ran as fast as I could to the war room. Is everyone ready? Everyone here? Are you ready? Is it all Shawl? Yes, he walked right in. He brought plenty of lackeys with him too.
I thought he said he had no need of them. Why did he bring him this time? So that's why the alarm went off this time. He really intends to finish this off, doesn't he? It's pretty bold of him to just come straight in, and it seems almost like he was waiting for the morning to come. Enough about that. What about the poison? Gum and I managed to finish it. Thank goodness we spent all night working on it.
Sweet. Nice going, Takumi. Nozomi.
How do we use it? Just put it in a bottle and chuck it?
A primitive method like that might be good fun, but I've come up with a slightly more effective method.
We turn the poison into a gas and have him breathe it in. We made a trap we can place. We can position it and activate it at any time using a remote control. I'm going to find a place to set this. Once it's in place, I'll need you to get TheLordShiro to stop near it. If we get him to stop there, then activate it, once everyone's gotten some distance, we should be able to get him to inhale the poison. Hey, if it weakens him, then we might be able to land some attacks.
But considering how strong he is, this is going to be a pretty tough mission.
So be it. We have to try.
Well then, it's about time to get this done. Everyone, we have to win this. Forget about everything else and give it everything you've got. It's time for a defensive battle. I don't wanna fight. He didn't react like this before with them. Interesting. And here comes Veshness. Veshness stamped on the commander's desiccated corpse with a sneer. With that declaration, Veshness turned and left. Honestly, after seeing her walk away, I felt relieved. We managed to defeat TheLordShiro somehow, but the time to settle things with Veshness was getting closer. I felt an instinctive fear of her, so I was completely relieved when she left. My state of mind is all wrong. Takumi Samino, the leader of the Special Defense Unit. Takumi Samino, the leader of the Special Defense Unit. I'm not sure.
I didn't at all. Can't tell you how long I thought we'd last, but I figured I'd suddenly end up dead, with the world suddenly going black around me.
Maybe I was in the same headspace, honestly. Of course, I swore we'd all make it to day 100, but still. That doesn't mean I completely believed my own vow.
But now we're here. I feel like we can do this. So we might just make it after all. We can defeat Veshness without losing anyone. We can all return to the artificial satellite as friends. Some of us remaining close, others drifting apart. It'll feel just like a normal graduation is supposed to.
In that case, how's your graduation project going? You think you'll have it done in time?
Yeah, I think I'll make it. I mean, it sounds so casual about it, but it should be done by the day after tomorrow.
It's finally happening.
By the way,
we're done making this. I think I want to clearly define our relationship too.
Claire de Lune. So, the day after tomorrow. I think that'll be the final day of this Vasa chapter, so give it some thought. About your answer, I mean.
Got it. It really is like a graduation. We were preparing for the end of so many different things.
Come on, you big silly. We only have a few days left. It makes me feel like I've really got to give this the dignity it deserves. We got to sit up straight and get serious, you know?
So that's why.
As usual, Sabasa told me everything that's happened in the past 5 days. It's like so touching. Must be how parents feel seeing their kids grow up. Or maybe like teachers for their students.
Huh? What do you mean?
Sabasa has changed so much, don't you think? So it's rude of me to say this, but her basic attitude was always defeatist and scary. Seems like the type to tap out instead of fighting for what she wants, right? Now she doesn't want to give up on either becoming stronger or her romance with you. Ah, it's so wonderful.
What's gotten into you? Well, I agree. She's changed for the better.
Oh my, you sound so detached. You changed her, Takumi. She changed because of you.
Come on.
It's absolutely true. You should be proud. Your relationships with her changed her for the better. And that changing means means you've changed the world.
The world? Now you're exaggerating.
Okay, true. Anyway, do you know how you're going to respond to her confession? Just kidding. I know you won't. I won't ask you anything so insensitive anymore. I know you'll be thinking about it until the final hour.
Yeah, you're right. But still. Thank you.
Huh? Huh? What's with this all of a sudden? Are you unlocking a secret route? Was I one of your options without me even realizing it?
No, but you've been a huge help, Moko. If you hadn't run this game for us, I doubt things would have worked out so nicely. I think everyone involved has gotten a lot of encouragement from you.
Oh, stop. This is why I feel like a teacher close to graduation day. I'm trying to save my tears for the ceremony.
You could tell Moko was trying to keep it light to hide her embarrassment, but it wasn't all jokes. I knew that a small part of her wanted to cry. Okay then. See you later, teacher.
Yeah, and don't forget, it's not over until it's over. That should do it.
Tsubasa murmured as she tightened the final screw. Is it done now?
Yep, so long as it runs. I'm gonna test it right away. Do you want to watch?
Yeah, of course.
Okay then.
So that's a plug-in cord extending from the engine into something that looked like an electrical box.
Here goes.
She hovered her finger over a switch on the box and started to count down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She flicked the switch. Uh-oh.
Huh?
No way. Oh, there it goes. Why is Claire de Lune playing? Stop. Now, what's this engine for? You're so sparkly. Finally, Tsubasa had defeated her old self. She had bravely taken on a challenge to see if this time she had the skill to complete the project. Now victorious was all hers. Congratulations, Tsubasa. I'm feeling proud, and it wasn't even my project. Why is that?
Don't ask me, Takumi. But I think you know my fight isn't over yet.
Yeah.
Should I just go for it and confess?
Yeah.
She's struggling so hard.
Thank you. Tsubasa Kawana. She lacks self-confidence, but she makes up for it with her incredible work ethic. Being around me makes her nauseous. It's a testament to how much she cares for me. The way I feel about Tsubasa is... Tsubasa. I like you too.
Oh?
Please go out with me. It doesn't matter to me.
What?
No way. I like you the most. That would have made for a pretty childish answer, right? Instead of answering, I looked at Tsubasa and snuggled up to my chest. At the same time, she looked back at me. I thought about the dream. I could tell she was thinking about it too. As if we were following a script, we moved in closer. Huh? I suddenly paused and asked her, "How's your nausea?"
Now that you mention it, I don't feel anything. Maybe it's all better now.
Just like that? It seems too good to be true. Now that's even more childish cliche. She was right. That's what mattered in this moment. Was it because I'd already done it in a dream? It's supposed to be my first kiss, but it didn't feel that way. Well, I had finally gone back to the place I was always meant to be. Like the future that was always meant for me and had finally become my reality. I wonder if Tsubasa had chewed gum earlier in anticipation for this. My first kiss tasted like strawberries. Okay. No attack at the end. All right, what happens when we reject her as well? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Spots. I just don't feel the same.
Right, I see. I mean, it makes sense. Who wants a girl who pukes all the time?
That's not it. That's not it at all. I just. Is everything alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
From what I could see, she was anything but. And that didn't change anything. It was out of my hands. Fully and completely.
Thanks for all the memories, I guess. This is the end of our time together, but Takumi, I'll never forget you for the rest of my life.
Thank you.
Okay, well, this is really the...
Sorry, I was hoping to be able to keep it together for a while. It's help me say goodbye, but don't worry about it.
I don't want to look any worse in your eyes, so can we call it here?
Sure thing. We'll get going then.
See ya.
Yeah, bye.
If I knew things were going to end up like this. It would be easier just to not do it, but... Oh, did you forget something? Oh. Oh, my deepest condolences.
Come on, Kyoshika, she didn't die or anything. No, that works. I feel dead inside anyway.
What did you come here for, anyway? We were here for you. We know the pain, after all. I appreciate that, but I'm not really in the mood to talk to anybody right now.
It's okay. We don't need to use our words.
What do you mean?
It was happening again. I was unconsciously trying to go back into my routine, but I didn't need to go see Tsubasa anymore. I didn't regret not choosing her, just like I didn't regret not choosing Kurara or Kyoshika. I wasn't meant to choose her, because I meant to choose Nozumi. That's the real prize here. To lie to myself and say I liked her when I didn't. That would have been disrespectful not only to Tsubasa, but Kurara and Kyoshika and Moko too. I did the right thing. I did the right thing. But the freaking clock. Time's up, Takumi. Or was that ticking again? It sounded like it was urging me to hurry. Like it was mockingly trying to tell me that it wasn't too late to change my mind. Unable to take it any longer, I quietly removed the batteries. And yet, in the back of my mind, I could still hear the clock ticking.
First off, I want to say thank you for all your hard work. Honestly, I never dreamed that you'd take this so seriously, Takumi. Juggling preparations for our defensive battles and a roller coaster is a romance. The sense of responsibility knowing you had to respond to these girls' feelings must have been a lot.
Yeah, you have no idea how much stress I've felt because of this. Well, I'm definitely exhausted. But I'll never regret this game as long as I live.
I feel truly blessed to have been your game master.
But still. What was that dream all about, anyway?
Right, I started this game because we interpreted the dreams to mean one of the girls was destined for you. But we just have to wonder what it really meant. But it's fair to say that you chose this outcome, right?
Outcome? Moko, can you stop breaking the fourth wall, please?
I mean, if you had chosen one of them, the dream would have tied you to her. Everything else, it would have been just an obstacle to your rightful destiny. That's at least one way to interpret things, right? In that sense, you decided that the dream was nothing more than a dream.
I see. Seems like just quabbling over semantics, but she had a point. What was that dream all about, anyway? The reason I'm sitting here without any answers.
Anyway, the reason you chose this situation is because you didn't fall in love, right? You rejected those girls because you didn't like them like that, right? Or could it be that despite how many times you've denied it, you really do like Nozomi after all?
Moko's just gotta call it out. Thank you, Moko. How is this a decision for you? Oh, gosh. I'm saying no first. No, I don't. I don't like Nozomi in a romantic way.
But then why? Kurara, Kyoshika, Tsubasa are such good girls. Wait, I know. Oh, you like me, don't you? You realized your feelings for one of them after you rejected them, didn't you? I knew it. That's the exciting development you were hoping for, right? It's not over yet.
Nope, nothing. Nope. No feelings whatsoever. I hate them all. No, that's not it.
Then what is it?
It's just how things went. I didn't end up liking anybody romantically, so I didn't choose anyone. Am I weird? Or some kind of monster?
No, not. That's just a human heart. There's nothing weird about liking or not liking someone.
Honestly, it was exhausting. I don't regret starting the game, but I'm tired. Once I came out of it and said it, it was like the dam had broken. I couldn't stop the words from coming out. Honestly, this whole time I've been thinking. Playing protagonist in a romance game while fighting invaders is completely insane. I had bigger things to be doing. How could I possibly sort out my feelings in a situation like this?
Takumi.
Just like completely wore me down. It sapped my soul and my time. It took everything I had out of me. Always. Why do I always have to be the one making decisions? It's so tiring. It's exhausting to reject someone's feelings like that.
I don't want to bite your tongue off, so grit your teeth for me, okay?
Oh, is she about to punch me? Huh?
Why?
What are we doing here? What's going on here? Why are we suddenly in Moko's room? What? What? I was ashamed. I hurt those three girls because I didn't even understand my own feelings. What's wrong with me? What is happening? Moko! Future where I choose Moko. What is she saying? But then again, does it even matter? Right now, honestly. I just don't want to think anymore. Okay. Consolation.
Oh my god, I knew it. Love always wins in the end, no matter what. Okay, oh my god. Then who do you like? Who are you going to choose now that we're in the absolute final hour?
Well, it had to be a decision. There are so many decision points right here. What is this? This is utter madness.
What? That's not where I expected this to go. That's not what I expected that to say. Excuse me, wait a minute.
Well, let's start with the less weird ending. I still don't know.
You don't know?
I know it's against the rules to ask, but I want to think on it some more. This isn't the end. Who do I like? Who do I want to be fated to be with? I want to spend more time with them until I can figure it all out. So I want to keep this going on the satellite with these when these 100 days are over. If they're okay with that, that is.
Huh? Nothing. I think that's fine. You're right, Takumi. Might sound crazy coming from me when I made the rules, but love isn't a game. I mean, everything to those involved, so you should be willing to risk everything and keep moving forward. To find your one true love.
My one true love. Thank you. I feel more determined now.
That's good.
Well then, I'd better not waste any time.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna talk to all three of them, right now. I'm the only one who wants this.
I'm sure all of them will agree to it. They all like you so much that they're not going to let getting rejected once stop them.
I hope that's true.
One last thing. They all turn you down. Come see your girl Moko. Lucky for you, I'm single and ready to mingle.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'll think about that. He's not saying no. I told Kurara Kyoshika and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria so we could talk. Well, they were confused by my suggestion at first.
How pitiful. But if you insist, I guess I don't mind hanging out again.
I'm all for it. Next time, I'm going to capture your heart through your stomach, Sir Takumi.
I'm in too, honestly. I still have a lot of unresolved feelings, so... And I feel like having a future plans will motivate me in our final battle.
Thank you. They're all really such great girls. I need to win this so we can enjoy our future with them. We need to win this. At last, the fated 99th day had come. In place of the usual morning announcement starting a day. Why do I feel like one of them's going to die? He's here. Something's not going to go right in this battle. It was strangely calm. I wasn't frightened or excited. I'd already made my mind up long ago. Okay, here it goes. I don't see Vetness on the monitor. We're gonna have to wait and see then? She's playing with us, drawing this whole thing out. Everybody, are you ready? This is our final battle. For my final act, I'll crush the vermin and spray their brain matter and visceria everywhere.
Let's go. We're all going to become heroes of humanity to earn that sweet, easy life. I'm nervous, but I refuse to die in a place like this. I'm going to live and do it all the things over like I wanted to do.
This is the last time I get to bully these invaders. I'm going to have fun befitting... can't speak. This is the last time I get to bully these invaders. I'm going to have fun befitting of Hell's favorite little demon prince.
It's okay. We're gonna win. I just saw it in a vision.
I'll give up my worthless, filthy life for all those who were kind enough to befriend me in a creepy stain like me. This is the last unwanted kill I want to have to go through. After this, I can focus on murdering the ones I truly want to murder out of mutual bloodlust.
Get a taste of my special techniques. I'll show you why a pro wrestler is the best in the world.
I'm going to protect everyone. That's my decision. I'm going to trust in it and press on.
We can do this. We'll find a way. This is our final defensive battle. Also, I love how Ato is still fully and completely irrelevant. He's alive, but completely irrelevant. Echinus was calmly walking toward us as if she owned the place. The moment I saw her, my heart started to race like it had never raced before. It was as if the hemoenema, the cryptoglobin inside my body, was responding to her as she approached. Then she stopped right in front of us while we stood on guard. It's the power of love. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. What is happening? What is happening? What was that? What is going to happen? What did she mean by that? We did it. We beat her, right? And I brutally killed her. Congratulations, everybody. All that's left to do is wait for day 100 tomorrow. Thank God. Humanity's wish is finally granted.
Huh? The end of our thrilling school experience, and nobody even died. I want a do-over. Where's the reset button? Got it out. We're finally done fighting.
I think this calls for a celebration.
I don't think so. You're a nuisance when you're drunk. Then why don't we eat something sweet?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm tired. A tired mind and body needs sugar.
Then that settles it.
We talked about everything that had happened so far, and about what tomorrow would bring over cake. Yeah. Cake has never tasted so sweet. Okay, what's about to happen? We'd evacuated to the schoolyard when day 100 came. In front of us was... But knowing this is the end.
Yeah, it's a little sad in a way.
Graduating isn't the goal. It's the first step of a new journey.
What are you talking about?
That is a wise saying from the great game master.
That's a Moko original right there. I wanted to say something impressive at the end.
Could swear I've heard that somewhere before.
Well, whoever said it, they're right. This was the end of our 100 days, but our lives would begin anew after. Our life after day 101, which we so desperately fought for. Plenty of time. Who would I pick as our time unfolded? Thinking about it ties my stomach in knots. But I'm happy to have the luxury to feel that kind of pain. Might even go as far to say I love it. Interesting. Roman's Route 68. Graduation Day. Alright, Takumi, now for you to be a creepo and be like, I'm gonna date 3 women. Mocha's gonna beat him up for this for sure. I like all 3 of them.
What did you just say? Excuse me?
I can't pick just one of them. I only realized it after my experiences with all of them. I like all 3 of them equally. I want to be with all 3 girls.
Have you lost your mind? I refuse to accept such a disloyal decision.
They were listening.
I heard everything.
Well said, Sir Takumi.
What are you talking about?
Wait, no. No, please, no. You can't be serious that they're okay with this.
We've been talking amongst ourselves, too. We were wondering if you'd be okay with the 4 of us being together. And after our discussion, we came here to propose the idea to you.
Right as we arrived, we heard you proposing a similar idea, and Moko was berating you for it.
I'm certain our dream was hinting that this was our future.
Are you guys sure about this?
Moko's just like, this is not okay. What is wrong with you for? And I'm like that. I'm with Moko here. This is not okay. Have they lost their minds?
Yeah, we're sure this is the best decision for us. No one will get hurt, and we all want what we want. It's the only way to do it.
Although Sir Takumi's physical and mental burden will be 3 times as great.
Well, someone as amazing as Takumi shouldn't have any problem with that. Right?
Yeah, of course. I don't know how this is gonna work well for him, bro. I always subconsciously believed this was the best outcome. I just hadn't realized it was an option because of the social norms and ethics that I'd be raised with. Bring it on. I love all 3 of you. The power of our romance will soar to 300%. Takumi, what's wrong with you? Eh?
I've been defeated. I had no idea your love was so big and twisted. I guess I have to reevaluate my sense of what's normal. I'll retain my heart with this newfound realization.
And in the end, we were happy. We defeated Vechnus without losing anyone, returned to the artificial satellite.
What? They do not look happy. I'm sorry, they do not look happy. What is this?
Of course, none of us had any precedent for a family like this. So we fought and argued sometimes, but what did we have to guide? What we did have to guide us was our unwavering love. As long as love never dies, I know the 4 of us can overcome any difficulty.
See, they did not realize what a stupid decision they were making accepting this.
How? What the? What? Why am I on the ground?
Oh. It was all a dream. Okay, that makes it better. It was all a dream. Moko just beat the crap out of him and he dreamed that they were all okay with it. Living the dream.
Yeah, we actually have feelings for Nozomi. Yeah. I'd constantly denied that my feelings for her were romantic, but who was I fooling? I like Nozomi.
I see. I really wish you'd said something sooner. Then I could have changed the game or stopped it or something else even.
I'm sorry. I realized that myself when I asked you, because you asked me just now. I was like, yeah, I really do like Nozomi. So you don't need to dwell on the what ifs.
I'm sorry.
Huh? Why would you be sorry, Moko?
I feel like I might have caused you to repress your feelings with this little game.
Come on. That could be true, but there's no sense in bringing it up now. This game might have repressed my feelings, but it was on me to figure them out now. You don't need to worry.
No.
Okay, well, if you insist, then I won't.
Please don't.
Hey.
But what are you gonna do now?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, about your feelings. It's already day 98. Win or lose, our time here will be over after our next defensive battle.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be okay with not telling her how you feel? Not confessing?
What is there to confess? I hardly spend any time with anyone other than the contestants in this game the whole day, 100 days. I rarely spend any time with Nozomi.
So you're saying there's no point in telling her because she wouldn't say yes?
I mean, that's an uncharitable way to put it, but yeah.
You're so uncultured, Takumi. All three of those girls told me something after they'd confessed to you. You're all glad that you told them how you felt, even if you turned them down. Not one of them said they would have said anything if they knew they wouldn't end up with you. Here's what I think. Was every heart in love wants to express itself.
Yeah.
Of course, there are beautiful things of affection that are never confessed. But I'm certain that the hearts they belong to want to share them. But what does your heart say, Takumi?
Hey.
Are you sure it's not begging you to tell Nozomi?
I'm not sure. Not very sure why I brushed off the question. My feelings for Nozomi were yearning to be revealed to her. I am yearning to tell her how I feel. But
By the way, just this once, I don't think you have to worry about upsetting her, okay? She's just as good a person as you are, Takumi. But surprisingly open-hearted.
thank you. Stood up after thanking her.
Huh? Where are you going?
Isn't it obvious? To find Nozomi.
Hey.
Right. Good luck out there, soldier.
Hey!
If I die out there, please, pick up all my bones.
You can trust your girl, Moko.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Nozomi,
I knew more than anyone what I needed to say. The words just weren't coming. The feelings I wanted to express so badly were trapped in my throat.
Is it something that's difficult to talk about? Should we try again later?
actually...
My first time expressing being on this side of a romantic interaction. I had no idea how terrifying it was to express these feelings to someone. Kurara, Kyoshika, Tsubasa. All three had managed to overcome that terror to tell me. I finally understood them, but it was too late. And that understanding nearly brought me to tears. Through stinging eyes, I spoke.
Nozomi... I
Probably don't need to tell you what her response was. Oh, it's not good. Nah, come on, Gabe. Really? We don't get to hear it ourselves? She apologized and explains that things were too sudden for her. We had to start as friends. If we survived these 100 days and got back to the satellite, we'd go out somewhere. So at least I succeeded in lining up that for myself after day 101. And so came the temporary ending to my life of romance. I calmly accepted how everything had ended because it was so logical. But I was still glad I told her. My heart really did what it wanted to know how I felt. Or was it how I feel?